first things first, I would just like to just have a look at how you're doing here. Just look at the bone structure, see what we're working with. Okay, let's just have a feel here. How has your actual face been doing so far? I know that the focus is on the ears today, but would just like to know just how you're doing in general. Okay, let me get a light here. Just have a nice look. Sorry for that being so bright there. Okay. Alright, looks like we got good bone structure here. Skin is looking good. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. Well, in that case, I say we just get right into it. We get those panels off. See what we're working with. So we'll just start at the bottom right here. Gonna need a couple of things here, a couple of tools to work with. I hope you don't mind that I'll be going back and forth here between me and my desk. You're more than welcome just to sit back, relax, fall asleep, if that's what you desire. Looks like this side here, this corner seems to be a little bit tougher, so we may need a little bit of extra help here. Okay, and then just on this side now. Okay, and then we go with the top here. That one didn't take as long that time. Okay, and then just the top there, but it looks as though that one might be a little bit tougher, so just give me a moment here. Almost there. Let's get this off. Okay, just pop that down, and then on this side here. Okay, so it looks like we've got a couple of the cogs that appear to be a little bit messed up. Okay, let me just get my tools prepared here. These things can be rather finicky sometimes, so again, hope you don't mind that I might be going back and forth here. Again, I hope you don't mind that we're just going to be getting right into it. If you feel uncomfortable, for whatever reason you'd like to stop, just let me know. Of course, we're going to need to move back and forth here just to make sure we're making even progress between both sides, otherwise it can be rather detrimental. So I dropped a couple of things there. So tell me, how did you end up getting both ruptured like this? One is something, but then it looks like you have both at the same time. What happened? I see. This thing, yep. Let's just say I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I quite literally got a slap in the face. You do get used to it after a while, so thankfully this is definitely repairable, but you're lucky it's just not on the actual ear itself. Get a couple more of my tools here. I think just with a look here, we might need to do a bit of a cleaning as well. It won't be really deep inside, it's more or less just on the actual ears themselves here. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember or recall seeing you around town. Are you new here, or? I see. Well then, welcome to this glorious clockwork tower of ours. I would say I hope you're enjoying your stay, but judging by you being here, possibly maybe not. Just need to be very delicate here now. We're working on the more, I would say, the more damaged parts, but they're a lot more sensitive and discreet, so we just need to make absolutely sure that we are being very careful here. So tell me so far, can you just, as I'm repairing this, can you just hear me okay? Can you hear me okay from this side, for example? Okay, and then what about from this side? Does that still sound alright? Okay, good. I would like to do a quick hearing test at some point, possibly near the end of our little exam here. But for now, you can continue to relax. I just thought it was worth mentioning at least. You're more than welcome to refuse, but by my recommendation, it's never a problem, just to make sure that there wasn't any other type of damage involved, if you know what I mean. So you up for a hearing test after this then? Maybe a coffee? I kid. Thankfully the damage isn't too severe. We do need to get real deep in there, but otherwise there's nothing irreparable or irreplaceable for that matter, so I think you got lucky this time. I might want to be careful in the coming future. Otherwise, you might, if you're lucky, you might end up like me here. thinking of some pieces of excess wiring here. Just need to get deep in there now, just deep in there. We're almost there now. Ears are looking much better now. Does it feel okay? Does it still feel comfortable? That's what I like to hear. Okay, I think we can see that your ears seem to have been repaired now. So before we put everything back together, I think we should just do a quick hearing test. just to make sure everything is okay. So if you could just close your eyes for me. I want you to tell me, do you hear this on the left or the right? And then again, is this on the left or the right? Okay, and then give me one moment. Okay, now I want you to listen to these two. Keep those eyes closed for me. Okay, now tell me, was number one, like was the first one lower or higher? Again, we'll hear it again. This is number one. This is number two. Which one sounded lower? Okay, and then in which ear was that, left or right? Okay, and again, same question. Here's number one. Here's number two. Which one sounded higher? And was that in the left ear or the right ear? Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to whisper some things in your ears, and I want you just to repeat them back to me, okay? Steampunk, steampunk, steampunk. Okay, and which ear was that? Cyberpunk, cyberpunk, cyberpunk. And which ear was that? Cogs, cogs, cogs. Which ear? Ticking clock, ticking clock, ticking clock. Very well done. And which ear was that? Okay, perfect. So I think we can at least say that your ears are now sorted. So just want to give it a bit of a brushing just to get rid of all the dust while we're here, because it looks like it's been a little bit lacking. And after that we can finish as well. So tell me then, after this, what are your plans? Are you going to explore the city, get any upgrades, or anything like that? I mean, it wasn't necessarily an offer per se just yet. I figured since you've just had your ears repaired, maybe you don't want to just jump right into that. But if you're interested, we might be able to talk on another occasion. You can think on it, and we can always discuss that next time on what is available. Okay, I think that's enough. So I think now we should start. Then we can put these panels back on here. So let me just. Okay, we'll just start off on the bottom. Yeah, the bottom left. Just gotta make it nice and tight. I'm also replacing the screws as well. The ones you had before looked a little bit rusted, so these will be brand new. Same type of colour, so they won't stand out as too much. So they shouldn't be as noticeable as the other ones as well. So, yep, okay, and then on this side here. the top. Okay, and then finally this side here. Need a little extra help for this one. Okay, my friend, I think overall, I think you're looking good as new. How do you feel? It's always good to hear. And again, welcome to our glorious clockwork city. I hope that, well, I say I hope I'll get to see you around more often, but hopefully not for repairs every time. I assume that maybe you're not exactly the reckless type, but wherever I may see you again, I hope it'll be a fine greeting. So I hope you have a lovely day, and until next time, take care, my brand new